I saw an angel break its wings, turn to me.
The Dead Rabbit gang is essentially formed to protect and advance Irish immigrants, and more broadly to advance the Irish story. That's essentially what I view Dead Rabbit as. I'm deeply respectful of our traditions and of our culture, but we can't be defined by that. We have to move forward. We are a brand ambassador for Ireland. We're showcasing and protecting and advancing that story. Ireland is special because it's Ireland and because we have this abundance of talent across multiple disciplines, and that's really what I want to celebrate. When it came to the 10th anniversary, we were looking at ways to bring Ireland to the bar. That was a big reason that I wanted BAR1661 to come over, because I was blown away by the cocktail level that they were executing, the strategic nature of what they were doing in terms of they knew exactly what they stood for, what their why was, and they made sure that that was coherent with how they operated and what it actually looked like for their customers.
A very clear mission of what we're trying to achieve, and that is our Staunchly Irish approach. 1661 is the year they banned poaching, so everything this bar does is about celebrating Irish poaching. We want to be the flagship for it, we want to be the shop window for it for the world, and just show people the potential that the spirit has and that the category can deliver.
You know we could start a war. We could live in peace.
When we first started speaking to 1661, it was a few months ago. Dave and Jack brought the teams together. What I really loved about it was that instead of one person taking ownership, it's really been this kind of like fun collaboration where each position is working with their counterpart in the other country. So I think both parties are going to be richer from it.
We were very lucky to go to Dublin and go to BAR1661 and take over for a couple hours. The challenge, trying to recreate your own bar experience in their bar, and you never want to get in the way of what they do because it should be a collaborative process. So how can we deliver on our experience in someone else's bar? There's a lot of things that fall under that umbrella, but I would say that's usually the biggest thing. Like, how can we have the Dead Rabbit experience in a different bar anywhere in the world? It's a reassuring feeling being able to work with so many talented people.
When the Dead Rabbit came over to us, it was the first takeover I'd seen ever really transcend the industry. What I mean by that is it appealed to the general public. The response to it was like nothing I'd ever seen. We didn't put out a press release, we didn't put anything, we just put it up on our Instagram, and then 2 hours, it was booked out, you know? And I've never seen so many people coming at me from every angle, every platform I could get messages or emails on. I was getting them saying, can you get me in, can you get me in? But we just wanted everyone to have a consistent experience here, and I think, you know, it was such a success of a night, really, really was.
It was phenomenal to bring a bit of Dead Rabbit to Ireland and to partner with BAR1661, and we were delighted to be in one of the best bars, well, not only in Ireland, but one of the best bars in the world. It was a fantastic night.
So what the fuck are we fighting for? What are we hoping to achieve? You know we could start a war.
We all came back with new ideas, definitely a new energy as well. You know, you talk about community, when you look at what a pub is, it's a spot for gathering. A pub is the kind of the key component in the community. So it's community is always going to be a really important thing for the bar.
It adds better value to everybody, and I'm so confident in that the long-term working together is just so much more beneficial to everybody involved, especially the guest and the consumer experience, yeah.
Is 500.
I'm sailing away now. This fearless compassion.
We ended up landing on the guys would take the parlour, which is the first time we've ever done it, for 4 days. And they're running their drinks, their show. It's very patriotic for me. I'm very proud of it, and I'm really, really excited to see to see the guys take over the space and to execute what they do in Dublin and share it with our customers.
Get to know what's happening behind the scene in Dead Rabbit. Their system was just so phenomenal. I was nervous on the first day because it wasn't 1661. From day 2, definitely, it became 1661 to me.
What really lies underneath these bones? Maybe we die just before we can really believe.
If there's one thing that I've learned about takeovers is definitely the more you prepare for them and the more you plan them, the better that they're going to go. It sounds obvious to say that, but whenever you think of what a takeover actually is, it's what you make of it. And if you don't make the most out of it, it's just a waste. So you have to really go for it.
Pinch yourself to a certain extent where you're kind of going, I'm standing in the Parlour Bar, such a famous bar. I've come a long way to get to this point personally, but also for the bar then as well. Recognition that we are doing something really special here and something that's going in the right direction.
It was very surreal for the first couple of days. It was very overwhelming. Getting that opportunity to work behind that bar, go behind that piece of wood and bash out amazing drinks was a really surreal moment for me in my career.
And to be able to do cool things like go to New York, not many people get the opportunity to say that, so I feel very blessed for sure. We've all had our doubts, like you're like 2 years into it, you're like, I don't know if this is even for me, am I still enjoying it? And then you sort of find yourself creatively, and since I started working here, I've definitely cemented myself in knowing that I am on the right path and I'm doing what I want to do.
I think in order to do any great work, you have to let it consume you in a good way. Let it consume you in a good way. The ceiling today is the floor tomorrow. Do you know, I firmly believe in that mindset. Like if you think you're shit hot, there's a BAR1661 right behind you. There's another Dead Rabbit opening or something. Like I constantly think there's somebody coming to eat our dinner.